What's up, y'all? Got another video here talking about comics. This one, I felt like couldn't be a hidden gems and also couldn't be a banger masterpiece, but it's still a book I enjoy very much. We got Kagurabachi. This is written and drawn by Takeru Hokazono. This is what I'm going with. This I only have the first four, right? And I always get so like self conscious talking about manga stuff, bro, because I really don't. I'm not like a professional, bro. I like don't know all the manga stuff. I feel like in manga, 4 volumes isn't that much, right? Just because so many of these series go like so long. But I saw all I needed to see. So the way I read this book, I got this first volume forever ago when I was like still fairly new to comics, and I had heard people like this one as like a manga. There was like a meme about it being bad, but then it was actually good, or so I had heard. So I got it. It sounded cool, you know. The pitch for Kagurabachi is we follow the main character who is like a swordsmith's son, and his dad was the one who made the 6 enchanted blades in the world. Something happens to him, and then the 6 blades are stolen and out in the wind, and so it's up to him to like go and find them and get vengeance or whatever, right? Kind of basic, but also kind of like throwing 90 miles an hour right down the middle to me. Like, that sounds sick. I also had heard that there were Yakuza sorcerers. I was like, this shit sounds rad as fuck. How am I not going to like this? And I read the first book, and the art's fine. I think that this guy, the artist, he's got like obviously he did. I'm saying the art's fine. Then opening to this, there are lots of things I like. I'm gonna try and explain this like off my first impressions first. He seems to have only like so many expressions for faces in his bag. I thought that the way people spoke looked a little funny. The origin story didn't really do it for me. It was kind of kooky, but I didn't think it was funny. And I got to the end of this volume, and for those of you who know, you know that there's like a little. It's not really a twist, but something that really worked for me at the end of this. And I was like, ooh, that's interesting. But then, I didn't really go back to it. I wasn't totally enthralled by it. So then, literally, like last week, I'm like looking for something to read, and I stumble into the other 3 volumes that I had bought, and I was like, shit, let's give this a shot. And I read it this time, guys, and this shit ripped at the time of my life. Okay? Some things that maybe I didn't appreciate in the first one or really find their home in the second one. I think that I'm forgetting his name. Takeru Hokozono does an incredible job at like the aftermath of cool violence, like the damage. I think that he does a really good job of picking when to show certain scenes. Like this one here is a great example. All we see is this guy getting fucking sliced up, and like the reaction of the other guys in the moments before he's standing still. It's so sick, dude. It's so sick. The moments he chooses to illustrate. There is sometimes where I'll be like, damn, we kind of skipped some shit I'd like to see. But it's kind of cooler just having a character sitting around and he's like covered in rubble and surrounded by craters of all the fucking Yakuza sorcerers he just killed. I don't know. It really works for me. I feel like as it goes on, this kind of like motif that he does of like, I call it like the 2/3 or the 1.5 page spread. That's kind of what it is. He uses it a lot, and it's really cool. Very cinematic. Very like the visual language he uses throughout these books, I think is really something else, specifically for the fights. I think a lot of manga in this like genre is kind of stuck because it's like just trying to come up with some bullshit to get you from this fight to that fight. And this definitely has a little bit of that, but I feel like I was kind of fucking with it. I think he yada yadas a lot of the right stuff to make it work. There's a lot of like weird explaining still, but I think it moves fine. That's what I'll say. It moves fine on the little things, and the battles are fucking sick. The characters through these first 4 volumes, I think in the first one we get so much like origin story, which is like definitely necessary, but not really what draws me to this. Like this book wants me to be like, this is a book about fathers and sons, right? And that's what it wants me to really zoom in on. I kind of don't give a fuck, dude. The dad's kind of like a weirdo. He's got like a genuinely strange man who has like weird, like odd embellishes on his like personality. He's strange. So I was like, I don't really fucking get it. My boy Chihiro is the most serious, stone cold motherfucker in the entire world. So like their dynamic, I guess, is like kind of cute. But kind of what I love about this is Shiro just being like a stone cold machine, and he's like, "Listen, this is what I have to do," and he just makes the cool choice every time. There's a moment in the, I think it's in the fourth book, like where he's fighting someone, and the other guy's like, "Hey man, we're kind of outmatched here. Like we kind of got our ass beat. We've been fighting for so long, and this guy's like fresh new to the fight. We should probably leave and come back, retreat to fight another day." And then our boy Shihiro is like, "Nah, bro, this nigga, he can't sustain this. I need to give him a warrior's death." And I'm like, "Damn, bro, this guy is the coldest fucking 19-year-old kid I've ever seen, dude." And so I think that's really where this book is like at its best, as he like kind of moves around the world, and we run into lots of people with like cool magic gifts and abilities who are just getting the shit end of the stick. Chihiro kind of brings them into the fold, and he's like, "I'll fight for you because I'm a good dude," and that's what good dudes do. I don't know. He just like makes the cool and right decision every time, and I really love that. You know, I think it's always a good time. So it's which is funny because I think that's probably why this first book didn't really work for me. Is it felt like it wanted me to connect with that, and I just wasn't. But then once we get moving from there, I think that this is it's like a great action book, dude. You know, and I'm a big action movie like guy, and there's to a point with action movies where like the action is the artistry, and I feel like that's what this one really understands. If any of you have ever seen The Furious, the greatest movie of 2026, don't at me. Right? Shit like that, dude. Where like the action is so gorgeously rendered that it makes everything else is in service of that, you know? So stuff that I think in a lesser book would retain too much focus is moved to the side. I do think that there is like there's some like stuff that tugs at my heartstrings that comes in like book 3 and book 4. I would say all of those attempts fell flat in the first book. No, in book 2 too. There's characters that we meet that kind of join his little motley crew here that work with their backstories. And I don't know why that is, if that connects better. I'm somebody who, generally speaking, doesn't totally lock in with main characters. Like, very rarely in a book or a movie or a game or anything is my favorite character the main character. I don't necessarily know why that is. I just think that side characters, you know, they don't have to. A lot of creators don't feel the need to tell me every single thing about a side character, which they do with the main character, which I think is a mistake sometimes, you know? Like, I think this book could be really cool if we didn't get the Chihiro origin story at the beginning, but that's just me, like, you know, that's just nitpicking. Like, that's not what the book is. So, but it's once we're going and moving, dude, I feel like I flew through the other 3 books here. Had a fucking blast with this one. I will say that it did get a couple chuckles out of me. I think that the writing's cool. I like the characters a lot. The writing's not gonna like blow you away, but I also like that it doesn't like waffle at all either. You know, it's pretty direct storytelling throughout all of this. Hokazono. Wow, that's so hard for me to say. I don't know why I can't remember that. One of his true strengths is character design. There's not one not cool looking dude in this, and like motherfuckers be dying in this book. Like people will get murdered. So this dude will introduce the coolest looking character. It like will walk out. Like this guy is a great example. Coolest looking character will walk out, and you'll be like, "Oh damn, this guy's fucking sick. I love him." And then you know, whoever it could be, it's just gonna get fucking murked. Like, you know, 40 pages later, somebody's gonna fucking die, and we're never gonna hear from him again. And I do love that too. I love that. You know, just makes everything feel a lot more like dangerous. You know, it's a good time, man. It's a good time. If you just want something that's like fucking fun, some fun action, dude, this is it. This is it. I think it has all the things that make action good is present in Kagurabachi. I will be buying the rest of them. I'm enjoying this series quite a bit. I like so far. You know, only for these 4 so far, man. Not really an arc I don't like. I guess except for the first one, if you want to count that, but that feels necessary. A little bit of homework up front is my official review. Also, I just got a shout out. Look at this cover for number 3, dude. Shit is sick. Yeah. If you want a lot of style, if you want good action, Kagurabachi is a series for you. Not a hidden gem, because I think motherfuckers know about it. I'm pretty sure there's an anime coming out pretty soon. I will be watching it just to see these cool fights. Hopefully, it's as cool on the screen as it is in my head. Although I doubt it, because it usually doesn't work that way, huh? Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you want to support me, you can go to lior.com where I sell my comics and some of my art. I also share my art on TikTok and Instagram at goldmouth_Lior. At both of those. If you made it this far, I really do appreciate you, and I'd love it if you left a comment on some manga that you're reading right now, because I'm always looking for more. Manga is just not my area of expertise, I would say. So whenever I run into something like this, it makes me really happy. Anyway, appreciate y'all. See you in the next one.